Today we are slamming the RX8. Now, before we do anything, I'm going to measure the gap between probably rim and arch, so we can see how much drop we get all front and rears, and then we'll get started. 11 centimeters in the front, yeah, 11 in the back as well. Okay, car's in the air. If you haven't got an impact gun, then loosen off your wheels before you get the car in the air. But if you've got an impact, generally speaking, you're all right. Impact's dead, got to charge it. Alright, now what I'll do is I'll show you the coilovers that I've gone for. Okay, so they're MaxPeedingRod coilovers, and from what I understand, they're a direct replacement rather than some of the coilovers I've seen. You have to use the OEM top mount at the rear. Yeah, MaxPeedingRods, and there's the coilovers. You got front, rear, front, rear, and I'll show you them. I'll get them out now. There's the front coilover, and these things look good. A bit of branding there, don't know if you can see it, but they feel solid, they feel sturdy. Nice clean threads. What I'm going to do is going to preload these, or they might be preset, and then lower it to its lowest, because we're just going to slam this thing and see how we go. So there's the front, and then there's the rear. And I think the OEM top mount is like this big, so it makes these things our coilovers in general a lot bigger than what they are. And again, nice and so that's already maxed out at its lowest there. So all the adjustability will be on the springs. Oh, that's a shame. There's already a bit of damage on them. Oh well. Alright, we'll start tearing this all down now. Get that shock out, and then we'll replace it. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this, so this can come out because the top mount of the original and the new shocks do not fit through there. Random, but that's how it is. And then undoing the bottom there of the actual shock itself, so it's free from this arm, and then we'll go up to the top, undo them, and we should be able to pull it free. Okay, make sure you take off at least the bottom bolt of the drop link in there so you can get some kind of movement, and then you should be able to get it out. That's a little side-by-side comparison to exactly how much smaller already they are. So we'll preload it, make it short, spring shorter, make sure that's as short as it can be, and then install it. Okay, get your tape measure. This is the one. So to me, that's 68 mil, and that one is 63. So not much, but we'll do the same. Alright, let's get this one in. 2 top bolts in. I'll tighten them down in a minute when I just need some adjustability. I'll take care of this bottom one now. Okay, as you can see where the drop link goes, it's never going to go in there now. But when we do the other side, it will drop the, I think it's a sway bar, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it will change this on the other side, so that will raise. So then we'll be able to, should be able to get 2 in. If not, I'll buy shortened drop links. Right, that's one side done, and looking at it, the rotor has moved up a lot, so I'm hoping it's going to be real low, which is where I want it to be. If not, we'll make it lower. I just got to do the other side now, connect that drop link, and then we're done on the front, and then onto the rear. That's all the front coilovers are on. Put the strut brace back on, get the wheels on, lower it down, see where we're at. Let's get the rears done. Okay, so in the boot, there's one there, one behind there, and then one tucked away in this corner, and then this whole thing drops out. The third bolt is actually just in there. Coming from this way, you get it out, so we'll get that out now. It's not 13mm, it's a 12mm with rust. Now the rust is gone, it's a 12mm. Yeah, them 2 bolts holding that in, then it should drop out. Right, there's a big 18mm nut on the back here at the bottom of the shock, so we'll get that cracked off now. Can't see very well, but it was there, so this should just knock that way now, and then we'll release the top bolt that's holding it kind of in, and then this should just come out. That worked. Now take the top bolt off, that should drop out. Oh, well, that's a knackered spring. Right, we've got both of these arms out the way. This is nearly there. I think it's just stuck up top with the way that the top mount is, but I think with a bit of perseverance, I'll that. Yes, and we're out. With the rears, it looks like they have left and right. Right, coilovers in, arms are back on, top's tightened up, bottom's tightened up. Time to get the wheel on. Right, that's the car all back together where I want it. It will settle in the next couple of days, so it should get lower in the rear. If it gets lower in the front, we might have to raise it like a centimetre, if that. But I do want it to be really low, so I'll show you the car now. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, like this video and subscribe for future content, because we've got a wide body kit coming for the RX8 soon, so we'll be getting spacers and then fitting the wide body kit to it.